What's going on, people? The Kid Like here today, and today we have some really interesting news, as today was the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct. You know, the thing we've been really waiting for since they announced it like late last week, I think. But nonetheless, there were some really interesting things that we can get into as we get some new characters and some more information. But today I want to focus on the characters, so let's get into that. First off, we have a brand new character, Simon Belmont from the Castlevania series, and it seems really interesting because I've never really played a Castlevania game, but I've played a little bit of Symphony of Night, I think it was called, and it was really fun. But this character looks really good. Like, he seems really versatile and unique. See what Simon Belmont's all about. So first off, one of his many weapons that he uses is this vampire hunting whip that looks like it has crazy range and disjoint. I can see him being like a really good zoning character, as like the range on this whip is actually kind of crazy. Next we have an axe that he throws, which I might assume might be his neutral B. It's a projectile, so I'm pretty sure it will be, but it looks really cool and versatile. Next it moves to the scene of him fighting Mario, initiating a move that looks like it might be his down air, which looks like it upon hitting will launch both of them into the air, leading him to do another follow up his attack with maybe like his forward air like shown here. This is actually really interesting because this opens up a lot of like combo opportunities for this character, and I'm really excited to see how some of like the top tier like players can use this character to show off some like flashy moves. This shows off one of his, maybe his side B, one of his specials, which is called Holy Water, which he throws like is that a jar, I guess, and then like holy water, and then it turns into fire, which is really similar to like Ness's PK Fire and side B, so it looks really cool. After that, it shows off this move where he just stands in an idle position swinging his lasso, and it's like reflecting all of Mega Man's attacks, like his standard attack and his neutral beast, like similar to Link's Hylian shield now and its properties in the game. Some really cool stuff, you know. Then it just shows off, you know, his down throw against Samus. Next, though, it shows off his cross, which I'm guessing is his, like, maybe his down B or his side B, I'm not sure. But it looks like it just goes in a horizontal angle and it comes right back to him. I'm not sure if he can move while the cross is out, but if that's the case, then it could really, you know, put some really pressure on, like, neutral and everything. You know, last but not least, he has his final smash, the Grand Cross, where he puts his opponent in a casket, launches them into the air, you know, and he just sends a bunch of crosses of light into the air. It looks really cool. Damn, how many times am I going to say it looks really cool in this video? But that is not all, as this character has his own Echo Fighter, one that none of us even saw coming. Belmont is over. You know, as an Echo Fighter, he just has the same moves as Simon Belmont, but it's just a different appearance. Start off by showing, you know, his dash attack, which I would not throw out in neutral because that looks really punishable. And then cuts to a clip of him using the holy water. And this is really interesting to me because it looks like it's a two-part down tilt. As you can see, like, he slides and then he does like a jumping dive kick, and it just looks so cool. It looks so cool. That's why I think this character has a lot of like combo potential. It just looks really interesting. And then it just ends the segment off with Ritcher and Simon tag teaming to fight, you know, Dracula. After that, it shows off some of the properties to, you know, Simon's his whip and everything. It says it leaves you vulnerable and moves a bit slow, but it has longer average reach than any other of the characters in the game, which I can see personally, but like at the same time, you know, that really leaves you open sometimes. Imagine like, okay, a Simon versus a Charizard, and like the Simon throws out like, you know, a random forward air, like hoping that it'll hit, and then the Charizard just does like, he dodges it and does like a flare blitz, and then that's like super punishable. I don't know how that'll be like, you know, matchup wise, but you know, I'm just throwing some stuff out there. Anyways, next, Simon also has masterful control of his whip, and he can he can move it freely. I don't know how exactly this is gonna work, but it looks really interesting, to say the least. Next, it shows Simon, you know, chaining a dash attack into a down air, and then it shows something really cool about the axe. The axe can hit multiple times. This shows they'll probably be really lethal off the stage. For example, it shows the villager trying to recover, but because Simon he used the axe and it has multiple hitboxes, it just completely destroyed his recovery. It just shows some of the uses for the cross and the holy water and his up B, the uppercut. Nothing too interesting. But like my overall thoughts for this character is that, you know, if somebody really labs this character and learns how to use him, I'm pretty sure this will be a really, really high threat in like the community. Maybe you even see like some Simon mains in tournaments and everything just watching because his character looks really versatile and has lots of options. I don't know. But nonetheless, I'm really excited for this character. Next, to just give some more insight about Ritcher and how he clones Simon actually. As expected, they have the same moveset, but their parents' voice and animations are each their own. For example, it even shows here that using the holy water, Simon's is red and then Richard's is blue. But then Sakurai kind of confuses me here, as it says it has some moves of its own that weren't taken from Simon, so he says, it's difficult to tell who echoes who? I don't know, he kind of confused me right there. But this is all I have for the analysis for Simon and Ritcher. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Are you excited to see these characters? Did you expect these characters? I know I'm excited to see how they play out. Let me know down below. Like and comment if you liked the video. And if you want more analysis, news, and gameplay on Smash Ultimate, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.